guys, welcome back to another reaction video with FFP. So with FFP today you have Alan.
Azul.
Habit.
So we have the graphical teasers to one of the most awaited Malayalam movies this year. So it's MAMANGAM, starring our Megastar Mammootty, as well as Unni Mukundan and several other... Did you see that poster that they released a while back?
No,
it had
I wasn't following.
So it looked like a really badass first look poster, and it showcased Mammootty, Unni Mukundan and several other actors in, you know, like the traditional warrior attire. So it looks like a historical, you know, setting. Good production values going into it as well. So it looks like it's going to be a grand epic for Mammootty coming up. What do you guys think?
Hopefully it's like another Parasha Raja, like I'm a big fan of that film.
I mean, all these South Indian megastars are doing some kind of prehistoric, you know.
Prabhas with like Bahubali, and Chiranjeevi with Sierra, Narasimha Reddy, and Mohanlal coming up with, you know, Marakar, Arabikada and the Simham.
So many high budget.
Yeah. So, you know, I think the Indian audience has a weakness for these historical based films. So let's see the MAMANGAM graphical teaser and see for ourselves how epic it is.
Once upon a time in Malabar, when millions flocked to the biggest trade festival on earth. A king and his men sat on a throne of bloodshed. The world bowed to him and his flag. Warriors from across the river bloomed like roses and challenged the evil. They battled for honor and sacrificed their lives. From the ballads and history, a tale of a miracle-born warrior who found valor and the legend of the greatest unknown hero who lived by his sword and word. When hate, passion, revenge, blends, the final battle hit begins.
Wow.
Nice.
Yo, I love the video. Okay.
That was just a graphical teaser, but I am not kidding you. I've got literal goosebumps. Without even showcasing like Mammootty in his full glory, we got such hype from the graphical teaser. Like literally just his eyes and, you know, the shield and I think his little whip. But like, oh my goodness, this just shines. And it does what it needs to do. That's a great graphical teaser.
And another great thing I found from the teaser was the whole narration. It's in English, so it's gonna appeal to more audience, not just Indians. It's gonna appeal worldwide. So I'm glad they did that.
Just feel like they're telling a story.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I love the feel.
Yeah. Is it actually in English? Are they going to do English?
No, it's just the narration. I think it's just to get the appeal.
Yeah,
that's all.
probably.
The narration being done in English has got that reach. Foreign markets can be tapped for its potential as well. So, you know, people reacting to this video like us, like if they're foreigners, right? They have that kind of understanding that they get because it's in English. They'll be able to enjoy it a lot more than, you know, listening to it in Malayalam and then just enjoying the visuals. So they can enjoy both simultaneously, and hence you can get better reactions from a lot of people like us.
Definitely. I love Unni Mukundan's get-up in this. It looks massive.
It's good, you know, that Unni Mukundan's acted with Mammootty like quite a lot now, and like
and he hasn't really got like a serious role, like a role that shines
Fireman.
a lot. Oh yeah, but like you know what I'm saying,
Masterpiece.
but he was against it, probably masterpiece.
Yeah, but you said
But
he
he's still got a solid role.
Yeah, but I think this feels like he will be a side Mammootty.
Okay, like that.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, basically, isn't MAMANGAM and Marakar the same thing or something?
No, I don't think so. No. I think two different stories that's probably in the same era. So two are like untold.
Because obviously we were hearing that Mammootty and Mohanlal are basically doing the same kind of
I know. I heard
same
about
movie.
that, but
So I don't know if they're doing the same characters or...
I don't think so. No.
I mean, hopefully not, because, you know, we want two different movies. We don't have the same ones. You know what? This film gave me the kind of vibes of Urmi as well as Kayangalam Kuchuni. Like, in terms of
Kayangalam Kuchuni, yeah, definitely.
yeah,
the whole rebellion and whatnot in it.
But there's this sad truth about this actually. You know the actor from Queen, the one.
Oh, Dhruv.
Yeah, he worked so hard and he got replaced.
This is something that, I'm gonna hold against this film. Dhruvan, like, spent an entire year or so, right? Like, working out, getting absolutely ripped for a role that he was promised in the film. But obviously, for him to get then replaced or removed
For
from the film.
Unimukunden.
For Onimukunden, I think.
That is kind of sad.
That sucks. And that's honestly bad on the makers. Like, I don't know what they were doing.
I mean, yeah.
Because he rejected all the offers he got in that year to work out and get ready for that role.
I mean, he had so many
Wow.
scripts that he could have done and gone for, but he worked so hard just to act in this, and guess what? He's just got thrown
there
out.
could be a side story to this. but-
No, Darwin himself said it.
Did he?
I think they said that Unimukunden will be a better person for the job.
See, if that's the case, right, okay, fair enough. It's their movie, they can do whatever they like with it. But on a more professional side, like, you could have maybe cast Onimukunden in the first place and not prevented Dhruvan,
That is
from acting in several other films that could have been successes. And, maybe established him more after Queen.
To be honest, I like him. Like, I like Dhruvan from Queen. Like, he was one of the standout young actors that I found from the film, and it's kind of sad that he can't show his talent more.
So, yeah, if rumors are true and if he just got replaced, like, out of the blue without a warning or anything, then shame on you, like, MAMANGAM team, unprofessional. But still, there's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement to be generated from this graphical teaser. And
I'm actually pretty excited for the actual teaser. Trailer.
I hope it's like Parashiraja. Like, I'm such a big fan of that film, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe to say, Mammootty is in his safe zone here. He masters roles like this.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
And all the movies that he does, especially with history,
Yeah.
he always
Actually,
succeeds.
gigantic
He has
successes.
too
very,
good.
very big successes. So surely this is going to be one of those as well.
That's it for our MAMANGAM graphical teaser reaction. We certainly enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys enjoy our reaction. And as usual, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.